Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief, guys. Welcome to my Insta Live week 33 or 34? 33. All right, welcome. I missed you guys since last Sunday. Let me do my shout out firstly to Sauka Ninas, 23 Upi, Rahul Mahato, Laviadaf 588, all right, 2022 2002 Gudu, Loreen, now you're joining not under the V official but under Loreen, Nani Samiveli, all right, JR Maya in the house. Apo, we'll talk later tonight. We've got so many things to catch up with. Kumar Uju, QNet official, that's Rita. Samira, how are you? Kunan, how are you, Apu? Harshit Goyal official. Zulu, what's up? Vicky Ras in the house. Siamak, all right. Kalai, thanks. Week 34, are you still in Africa? All right. Yashu, how are you, Yashu? Brijesh is either in a different computer or with you in the same computer. Basant, all right. Shalu, also, how are you? Harshit. Lata Pavadia, AR4879, the V official. So, Lorraine, you're joining from both. All right. Harshit, okay, you're there. Prabhu Priyap, Sunil SKC, Harshil, Atli Hassan in the house. Maggie, how are you? All the way from Ghana. Mera, Rahul Saxena, waiting to see you at VCon, Renwak. Sanu Nair, how are you, Apu? S. Kumar, Ujwal, Kadam, Kalsukar, Darshan Jain, Sara Zalmadi, Sati Senati Raja in the house, he was just here, Netram, Kangas, Budaram, Girish, Shipra, how are you, Shipra? Basan Krishahi, Mait Suman, Sabri Natanj, Aishams Abbas, Marwan is missing. Ibn Abbas in the house. What's up, Ibn Abbas? Girish Kumar, Vicon, love you from Morocco. Yusra, how are you? Waiting to see you and your team. Great team. Kamalesh, Abi, Hassan. All right. Greetings to everyone who's online on my Insta week 34. It has been an unbelievable, exciting week. Hendra Nilam, I see you. Marwan, I see you, bro. All right, Hendra Nilam, how are you, Hendra? Harshil, Marwan, I see you. Manoj Kumar, Meena, I see all of you guys. Well, firstly, all right, greetings to everyone. Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Privyet to all my Russian-speaking warriors around the world. Bonjour to all my French-speaking unbelievable networkers around the world. All right, salam, marhaba, Vigets, Ola, all right, what else am I missing? Okay, Aibowan, Vanakkam Sri Lanka, Namaskaram, Namaste, Vanakkam, Sastrikal, all right, to everyone in that region, Apa Kabar Indonesia, Apa Kabar Malaysia, Apa Kabar Hong Kong, Ni Hao Ma Hong Kong, Mekalawa, Myanmar, Sin Chau, Vietnam, Singapore, Apa Kabar, and all the greetings to all of you guys. All right, a lot of people in South America, I don't know the greetings. Is it Ola, South America? All right, greetings to QN Europe, Global Lifestyle Lanka, QNet Promeson Turkey, Avarjana Nepal. Greetings to all of you guys around the world. This is your chief, okay? And I want you to, I've been speaking a lot to Dato Sri Vijay, and I want to address a few things, okay? And I want you to listen very carefully. Whether you are brand new, then I'm preparing you for what's going to happen on your journey inevitably, okay? Whether you've been building a business for a long time, okay, listen. Whether you are corporate-owned network, listen, okay? Now, the first rule of success, I'm trying to summarize some level of the definition of success. Watching Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, for so many years, watching how these two men took just a dream and made it into today an empire made it into today the fastest growing, most unbelievable network marketing company in the world, QNet. And I'm trying the last 2 days, after engaging with a lot of people, all right, I was trying to figure out what was their secrets. And I may be wrong, but I spend a lot of time with my uplines and mentors, and this is just my observation, all right? My observation, and I'm trying to communicate it in Putnam language so everyone understands. Kalai appreciates the simplicity of my language most of the time. Irish, I hope Irish is in KL. I hope she's watching also. She's always online. All right. First rule, they have absolute clarity of where they want to go. Okay. You can call it clarity of the goal, the dream. Okay, not in the sense numbers and specifics. They just know where they want to go. And this clarity can be as simple to you and me is, for example, if you ask me what was my clarity of my goal was very simple. It was not complicated. I just did not want to be poor anymore. Do you understand? I grew up poor, and don't get me wrong, I enjoyed my childhood. Money was missing, but it was highly compensated with my amazing mom. God bless her soul, friends, the journey in a small town, falling in and out of love. You know, it's still I would not change anything of my past. Let's put it that way. If I had a choice today to change anything in my past, I would not. All right. I'm not complaining about being poor. I just made a decision of clarity that I never want to be poor anymore from a certain point in my life. Okay? Because it's not easy to be poor. It's easy to be poor when you're a kid. It's not easy to be poor when you're grown up. Okay? So I realized that Japa and Dato Sri had that clarity. Their clarity was not exactly where the company will be or who we will be after 25 years. Their clarity was success. Their clarity was, no matter what happens, we must become successful. They had that clarity, with absolute clarity. All right. Number two, they were not naive. They were not children. You understand? They knew that what they were trying to achieve, all right, is going to be very challenging. They were not living in la la land. You understand? And the same thing I told all of you beautiful morons. You signed up in QNet and you woke up one morning and said, I want financial freedom. That's what you wanted. All right. You found your dream. You had clarity. Like me, you don't want to be poor anymore. You want to be successful, blah, 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 whatever it is. But you had the clarity. But you also have to be matured enough, grown up enough. I see you, Nepal, Pakistan. I see all of you guys. All right. I see you, Africa. Okay. I see you, Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire. I see you guys. I see you, Algeria. I see you, Egypt. I see you guys, Russia. I see you guys. All right. Morocco. I see you guys. UAE. I just want to mention a few countries they've been thinking. I see. What flag is this? I think Mali. I think I see Tanzania. My warriors in Tanzania. I see India, of course. Right, Sri Lanka. I see you guys. Malaysia, Indonesia. I see you. All right. Sierra Leone. I see you guys. I see you guys all over the world. Cote d'Ivoire. All right. Morocco, Algeria, yes. Egypt, yes. UAE, I see you guys. Sri Lanka, I see you guys. All right. I see you guys all over the world. I see you Europe. I see you Spain. I see UK, the United Kingdom, unbelievable. Turkey, I see you guys. India, I think that's Tanzania flag. I'm bad at geography, so if I miss, all right. So, Dato and Japa first had clarity that they want to be successful. And that clarity is necessary so that this does not become a hobby. That means they were not trying this. It was not an attempt. Let's try something new. Let's see where it goes. People like that will never succeed. They had absolute clarity. They said, we don't care what happens. All right. No matter what we have to do, we will be successful. That's the first clarity. that all of you need, and most of you don't have it. All right. Again, I don't blame you. It's just that you're uncertain that you want this or you don't want this. So if you're uncertain of what you want in life, your effort is completely wasted. And this applies equally, Vicky, Kunan, to the corporate world and to the network. You need clarity of what you want to achieve. All right? My clarity was very simple. I don't want to be poor anymore. I want to be successful. I want to be rich one day. All right? And I was willing to do whatever it takes to get there. All right? However, Dato and Japa were also matured. They understood the reality of their goal. They understood that this was not going to be a walk in the park. They knew that they were creating something new in 1998, an e-commerce direct selling company, unheard of, network marketing company, unheard of. All right. Everyone else had warehouses, blah, blah. And then they said, we will go to any country, anywhere in the world, regardless whether that country even understood the concept of network marketing. And they said, we will surely, all right, achieve our goal. We will overcome challenges. We will convince people who don't believe in us. Even if people hate us, we will prove them wrong. All right. They were matured enough to understand that there was going to be great challenges in achieving their goal. All right. Now, the challenge with most of you today building the business, you think you are going to achieve your goal with no challenges. So this is your chief, your upline, representing the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Grow up. I'm saying this with love. I've said this millions of times. I wrote it in my book, Even a Moron with a Dream. You are searching and looking and aiming for something called financial freedom, what 99.99% of the global population does not have. Something our parents, grandparents, great-grandparents did not have. All right? It's something big. You're not asking for a lollipop. You're asking to live a life others only dream about. You're asking to reach a point where you don't worry about money anymore. You can buy whatever you want, live in your dream house, drive your dream car, fly first class around the world. All right? Give the best to your children and your family. Now, this is big, guys. You're asking for something big. And it's very immature of you, all right, as an entrepreneur, to be surprised when there are challenges. To be surprised when the rest of the world does not support your goal. To be surprised when governments and newspapers vilify and attack the industry you belong to or the company you belong to. All right? Don't be surprised. If you are surprised by anything happening to you on this journey to financial freedom, that means you are naive. That means you are still a child. You need to grow up. Grow up. Like Arun George, I remember one week when he spoke about growing up. All right? This is going to be challenging. There's going to be bad days. And there are going to be great days. And the only way you will see the great days is if you survive the bad days. As simple as that. There is no other way. All right? And in the last 25 years, if you ask JR, you ask me, all right, we have seen so many challenges that reach a point where even we were like, oh my God, this is tough. But Dato Sri Vijay had that skill of preparing us, helping us grow, all right, to understand the nature of our journey. You're not here trying to make enough money to buy a new t-shirt. You're here to make enough money to reach a point where you are financially free. And this is going to take a lot of effort from you. All right? So don't be surprised when you face challenges. If you are surprised when you face challenges, it simply means that your uplines did not prepare you well enough for the journey ahead of you. Do you understand? If your uplines prepared you well enough for the journey ahead of you, nothing should surprise you. Today, after 25 years, we're celebrating our 25th anniversary. Nothing surprises me anymore. All right? I've seen the worst. I've seen the best. I'm prepared for anything worse. All right? And I'm matured enough to handle it, not to give in, not to give up, but to stay strong to what we believe in. So that's the second secret of Japa and Dato Sri. The first one is they had clarity of what they wanted to achieve. All right, non-negotiable. Number two, they were matured enough to prepare mentally for any challenge that would come in their way. All right. Number three, they firmly believed in the principle that if you raise enough good leaders, your company will rise beyond your expectation. In your case, if you raise enough good leaders, your organization, your weekly commission, everything will rise beyond your expectation. So the whole time, Argentina, I see you, DDT, all right? The whole time, the last 25 years, if I attribute the allocation of time spent by Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, they spend most of their time on raising leaders like me, JR, Adli, David, Sati, Arun. They just invested so much time raising us because they knew at that point, I don't know how they knew, but they knew if you raise enough strong leaders, then you don't have to worry about the challenge. All right? Don't prepare people for the specific challenge. Prepare people for any challenge, and then you will become successful. Now, to prepare people to be warriors when facing any challenge on the planet, all right, it takes time. Now, the problem with today's leaders compared to last time is I believe that today's leaders don't spend enough time raising good leaders. All right? Does that make sense? Today's existing leaders don't spend enough time raising other good leaders. Because that's the only thing Dato Sri and Japa focused on throughout their career as our uplines, as founders of this great organization. They just focus on building people. They prepared me. They spent hours, late nights, coffee, kung fu movies, all right, repeating the story of empty your cup, repeating the greatest battle that you will face within yourself is between you and your ego, preparing us for challenges, preparing us how to hold the loyalty of our downlines during challenging times. Now, if ever the loyalty of your downlines diminish during a challenging time, it simply reflects that you did not spend enough time raising them consistently. Do you understand? I see you, Senegal. I see you, India. You did not spend enough time raising them. That's about it. If you invested enough time in raising your leaders, then you don't have to worry when times are bad. They will stay. Are you guys with me? But if you did not invest enough time with your people, if you did not invest enough time in raising them, then they will run. They will vanish. They will disappear. It's human nature, All right? People run and hide when they face challenges. This is human nature. But if you build warriors, if you raise the right kind of leaders on your journey, then they will stay. Simple as that. So I watched Dato and Japa. Their third secret of their success was they invested a lot of time building people, not the company. Saudi, I see you. Morocco, I see you. They invested a lot of time building leaders. All right? That's what they did. Hours and hours and hours. You'll be surprised the amount of time Dato Sri spent with me. I'm shocked that he invested that much time in me. Brazil, I see you. All right? And today, I understand why he did it. Right? He did it to prepare me for any challenge. So invest time. Cameroon, I see you. Invest time in your people. And this cannot be done one time, just give them a pep talk and say, come on, we are warriors. Let's fight for our dreams. And then, boom, you don't see them for 3 weeks. Cannot. Dato Sri met me every single day. Every freaking single day I met Dato Sri Vijay. Every single day, guys. Without fail. He would spend time. Burundi, I see you. That's the third secret, right? The fourth secret, right, is they built everything with non-negotiable value system. Iraq, assalamu alaikum, with a non-negotiable value system. That means between both of them, they reach some level of an agreement, okay, that this is our value system, right? And they never compromised on it. Whether it was the concept of non-violence, which we practice vegetarianism, whether it's the concept of integrity, truth, never to ever cheat, lie in under any circumstances. All right, that they surrendered absolutely empty cup, all right, to the master plan. All right, they stood by the truth and fought every battle with integrity, no matter what happens. So the value system of your organization is fundamentally important. All right, and I realized many times where Dato Sri would put his foot down, and even if I went to him, JR went to him, even to bend the value system a little bit, his answer will be no. That he would fight any battle as long as it stood by the truth and nothing else. So I believe that their secret was at no point of their journey did they ever compromise the value system that they agreed they would implement on their journey. All right, the value system of people first, truth above all, service above self, integrity. You understand? Tajikistan, I see you guys. So the fourth one was the value system. All right, the value system that was non-negotiable to them. And the final point, okay, and this is so important, and this is something that I don't know how to communicate. I hope I can, but I'll try. And I'm saying this by observing these two great men, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. They love what they do. They didn't do it for money. They didn't do anything, all right, for any other reason. They just did it out of their pure love for what they do. They enjoyed every moment, every late night. It was not work for them. It was their life, you understand? And they lived it to the max, that this is my life. This is not my job. This is not my business. This is not something I'm doing. This is who I am. They immersed themselves completely. Their family was immersed. Everyone. They had nothing else. From the time they woke up till they go to sleep, this was their baby. It was like their child that they were raising into a magnificent adult who's now 25 years old. All right? They were simply committed, invested beyond belief, but they loved every moment of it. So if you ask them, did they work hard? Did they make a lot of sacrifice? Did they compromise a lot? Their answer will be no. It was my life. I enjoyed every single moment. Even the toughest days, I look back and smile. Even the days when everyone gave up on us, we did not give up on ourselves. You understand? And I think this applies truly to every one of us, that this business, this company, QNet, the network, the V, our downlines, our uplines, they must become part of us. We must become part of them. That this is not just a business that you're doing, that this becomes your journey of life, and you should love every second of it. You know, I'm bringing up two young boys now, all right, and every single moment is the most joyful, unbelievable human experience, all right. And I'm telling you, if you don't love what you're doing right now, you will quit. It's easy to quit on what you don't love. But if you truly love what you're doing, if you love the people, if you love this concept of entrepreneurship, free enterprise, if you love the value system of QNet and the V, that we never give up on anyone, if you are able to humble yourself and always be service above self, if whatever it is, you got to love doing this. Because it's illogical what we do. The late nights. I haven't slept for 25 years. All right, VCon is coming. We're going to do 2 VCons back to back, the 2 most unbelievable events ever. John, I see you. All right, the 2 most unbelievable events ever. I'm going to sleep an average of 2 hours a day. The in-service, the everyone. You got to love this. If you don't love this, it makes no sense. You got to enjoy every single moment. There must be more laughter and smiles, even when you face adversity, even when you face challenges. Because it's like bringing up your kids. It's not a perfect journey. You got to love them when they puke on you. All right? You understand? You got to love them when they don't listen to you. You don't wake up one morning and walk away from your children. You don't walk away from the promises you have made, no matter how difficult parenting is. All right? It's the same with this business. You can't look at it as a company. You got to look at it as a family. All right? You got to love what you do. This is fundamentally important, guys. And that's what I observe about this great man, Japa and Datu Sri Vijay. And if we apply it, Kurdistan, I see you. If you apply this on your journey, all right, and you keep going. Now, somebody asked me, what's the secret of success in network marketing? Everyone asked me this question. I don't know. I got so many answers, but my favorite answer is, if you don't quit, you will make it. Because I was watching an interview with Tom Hanks, Robert De Niro, Jamie Foxx, some of the famous actors, and they were doing a roundtable discussion. And Tom Hanks, they asked him, what did you realize today that you hoped that you knew when you were younger? And his answer was, this too shall pass. You understand? All right? That means that no matter how difficult you think your journey is at this point, I promise you, this too shall pass. You will survive this time. And you will look back and laugh about it. You laugh about how you overreacted, how you dramatized, how you wasted the tears crying over something. Because when I look back at my life, and I'm still a young man, 21 years old, right? When I look back at my life during the worst times where I felt like giving up, all right, the worst times of my life, personally, business, everything, I look back today, and this too shall pass. We survived it. We overcome it together. And I look back and I laugh on how I wasted time being negative about something or being depressed about something. You understand? I don't care. I love it. You understand? And no matter how challenging your journey is at this very point, always remember that this too shall pass. As long as you give 100% effort, leave the rest to him. Datu Sri Vijay always told me. But effort is ours. Results is his. So, but the effort, you must be sincere about it. You must give 100% every single day. All right? And that's my advice to you guys. This too shall pass. No matter how challenging you think your life is today, don't quit. If you don't quit, you will make it. I see you, Togo. If you don't quit, you will make it. If there's one thing I've learned in my 25-year journey with Japa and Datu Sri, if you just don't quit, if you keep going on and you keep holding on, like Sati says, if you keep pushing yourself, even though it's so painful, even though you have no answers for people, no matter how difficult it gets, just keep going. Don't ever quit, and I promise you, you will make it. That's the only answer on this journey to financial freedom and whatever your goals are, the one you should have clarity. Just don't quit. Don't give up. If you don't give up, you keep going and going and going and going, you will make it. Promise. I promise you. All right. So if you ask me, what's the greatest secret of success in network marketing? My answer is very simple. Don't quit. Don't give up. No matter how challenging it becomes, it will pass. Things will only get better, I promise you. All right. And I think every time we face a challenge, every time we are presented with a challenge, I think it's God's way of testing how serious we are about our goals and our dreams. All right. So I think He wants to test us and see whether we are serious about our dreams, serious about our goals. All right. And if we give up too easily, then at least He knows you're. All right. I think He's testing to see how serious you are about your dreams. So on this Insta Live, all right, enjoy this journey. Love every moment. And ultimately, if you want to succeed, you want to achieve financial freedom, my answer is very simple. Never, never quit. Never, never give up. Never, never give in. All right. Remember your dream and stay strong because we are with you. I love you guys and see you at VCon.